guys, it's Adam aka Swingbird, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. And there we go. Nice timing. Worked out. Alright, so we gotta counterbalance these. We are almost done with the Tower of the Gods. We got one more little statue to get, and we will be facing the boss here. And what is in this little room? Uh-oh, we got some more Armos to fight, if they'll attack me. We got some symbols on the ground. You know what this calls for? The wind's requiem. There we go. So did the wind die, I guess? It seems pretty windy to me in this game. So why are we playing a requiem for the wind? And what did we get? Special Triforce chest. Nice. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, there's no way we weren't fighting these guys. Let's feed him a bomb. Oh, look out. Oh, jeez. No, 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 no. He's gonna... Whoa. Whoa. I was like rolling away from him, and then I had my own bomb to look out for. There we go. They love those. Eat it, eat it. Look at that smoke. That looks so cool. Knock this open. So yeah, these big guys don't seem to have any like unique loot like some of the others, but they do drop arrows in those pillars. Might as well stock up on everything. I wish they dropped some magic, because I'm really hurting. I've been overusing my Deku Leaf to save me from falls, but anyways, we don't really need it too much in this dungeon. This is mostly focused around like the bow, the grappling hook, the bombs, and we got another treasure chart. Sweet. We're really gonna have to start doing some treasure hunting here eventually. I do need a bigger wallet. I think I'm maxed out. Is 500 the max? Yeah. We're gonna need a bigger wallet here pretty soon. Otherwise, I won't have the money to pay a certain someone later in the game. Okay, so we need to get on the other side, which means I need to counterbalance this weight with a few of these guys. So let's throw one. I think that would make the weight even there, but if we put two, that should be enough. For whatever reason, Link weighs the exact amount as one of those stone statues. You think he'd weigh a little less because he's a tiny little boy, but maybe not. Alright, anything good? Yes, magic. Magic. I could use a bigger magic meter, but I think we might need to see a fairy about that. Alright, so this is the chamber of the last guy here. And luckily we got some magic, because we need to get over these lasers. And I think this is the way to do it. This took me a bit to figure out as a kid, because I forgot that I had the Deku Leaf, basically. If we didn't have magic, we couldn't do that. Alright. And now that he is down here, we should be able to command him. Hello, little guy. Let's have you do my bidding. There we go. Command melody. And see, now it cuts it out. I mentioned this in the last episode, but one of the cool improvements of the HD version is that the first time you do a song, it plays it, but every subsequent time, you don't have to worry about it anymore, because that kind of killed a ton of time, especially when you were changing the direction of the wind. It took up so much time when you have to watch that whole animation every time. Okay, how are we going to get this guy back? Uh-oh, Wizrobe. These guys suck. Whoa, he's shooting his fire. So yeah, we wouldn't have seen these necessarily this before, but I went back and backtracked a little, and there just happened to be one. They're not too tough. Okay, so we gotta get this platform weighing enough. There we go. Nice. And to do that, we're gonna need some more of these. Anything special? He's just got... Oh, sweet. Okay, that's the magic that I needed. I should have known the Wizrobe would have all the magic. So that guy weighs as much as one of these. So I think to do this, we need 1, 2. That counts for my weight on there, and then this should count for his weight. I don't think we need more than that. Should be. No, that's going to be even. We need all 4 on there, I believe. Because otherwise, that would just be even amount of weight. Right? Maybe not. I'll just do 4 to be safe. There we go. Now they live down there. I don't know if those ones are alive. It's hard to tell which ones are. This guy's definitely alive. He's creeping me out. Okay. Making weird faces at me. And here we go. So this is the last one of these little sacred statues we need to throw in. And we are so close to the boss. We're going to go fight him pretty soon here. And as in most Zelda games, the item that you get in the dungeon is central to fighting the boss, so we're going to be using the hero's bow a lot. I can't remember if my idea of Link a lot of the time comes from Ocarina, because I saw a lot of the old games, but Ocarina was the first Zelda that was that I owned, that I really played. And in that one, you have to use the slingshot as Kid Link. But in Majora's Mask and in this one and a lot of the other games, Link is a kid and he can still use the bow. So it like messed with me there because they kind of teach you in Ocarina that kids can't use bows, they gotta use slingshots. But we're gonna step into the light and float on up. Uh-oh. This seems like it would be going to a nice place, but I guess it kind of is. We'll see here. We gotta prove ourselves, basically. That's what this dungeon is about. Proving ourselves to the gods. And I gotta prove myself to the viewers that I can shoot those. Okay, so Beamos are very dangerous, even when you have the bow that lets you kill them, because they can take you down still. So you gotta be very careful. Make the same laser sound as that thing. There we go. If you're quick on the draw, then they won't hurt you, so you don't have to worry too much. And we got a few things over here. We got a way down, so let me grab these guys. Hello. They look like they're doing a like, hey, how you doing there, sailor? Like they got one hand on their hip, one hand to their head. Like, yeah, why are they? I think they're supposed to look like Haniwa statues. Like so many things in Nintendo games, Animal Crossing, Zelda, like all this stuff. But they just look like they're like Bugs Bunny trying to like dress up as a lady and get Elmer Fudd to notice them. And we got one last chest here. I think the golden chests with the spikes are the special items, and these chests with the blue are always the big key. So we're gonna go fight the boss here. Uh-oh. Whoa. They make a weird noise. Look out! I can take these guys down pretty easy. Hit them with the bow. Go around. Slice their butt crystal. There you go. And look out! Other one. There we go. Just had to target him. There we are. I love how the music kind of goes with the battling. They did that again in Skyward Sword to pretty good effect as well. They kind of changed the music depending on how the battle goes. This has little like cues when you hit stuff. I can't remember if Skyward Sword had that. I know it changed the background music when you're fighting, but a lot of the modern Zelda games seem to do that. Uh-oh. We got a Kara Rock or whatever. And a bunch of Beamos, so we gotta make our way up, and this is gonna be tough. He's gonna swoop down at me, isn't he? Whoa, look out, look out. Okay. Can I hit? I might need to deal with this bird first. There we go. And crap, if I had grappled him, I could have gotten this feather. There we go. No big deal. We don't really need too many feathers. I'm gonna switch that out. There we go. And I gotta be quick here. Get him. Alright. As long as I have enough arrows at the end of this, I'll be happy. And yeah, I'm getting a little better with the bow. I was kind of crappy at first, trying to aim. It's been a long time since I played this, so please forgive me. That was creepy. And the way he flew through there was cool. Give me that gold feather. I forget what the gold feathers are for. I think it might be something on Dragon Roost. There we go, because you know the Ritos love their feathers. There we are, and that one had a fairy. I still have some of Grandma's soup, don't I? Yeah. I could probably use that in this boss battle, maybe. I don't know. I probably don't need it. There we go, stocking up on arrows. Another fairy. Let's do it, guys. Time for the boss. The locks on the boss doors always seem like they're kind of alive, so. And here we are now. If you've been watching the series, when we fought Goma, the giant scorpion centipede thing in Dragon Roost, I accidentally called her Gohdan. You have done well to find your way to this place. Ooh, chosen one. Except this final challenge. His voice is hilarious. So this is Gohdan. It's similar to Goma. I couldn't remember which was which, but this guy, he reminds me of a boss in Super Mario 64. There's like a pyramid you go in, and there's a hand boss like this that's kind of cool that pushes you the same way. He's very similarly designed, but this guy's a lot cooler. I can't remember what that boss's name was, but giant hands are always a thing. Let's see if we can get these. So we gotta shoot them in their little hand eyes. We got hand-eye coordination. There we go. And then Gohdan up here. He's got little eyes we gotta hit while we're looking out for the giant hands. And gotta look out for this. He's got crazy mouth blasts. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. Take him down. Oh, one more eye. There we go. And throw that in his mouth. Just like, he's kind of linked to the Armos, it seems. They teach you to throw bombs in guys' mouths. Don't do that in real life. But look out! Oh, he's pushing me into the electrical floor. Jeez. Let me up, let me up. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, luckily that does barely any damage. A quarter of a heart per... Oh, look out! He's gonna shoot, isn't he? Oh, I thought he was. Gotta look out for this guy, though. There we go. And here he comes. There's a good way to avoid this if I can do it. If I get close to him, just walk under him. He can't shoot me, right? Yeah, there we go. Turns that off. He's like, I guess I can't shoot you if I can't seize you. And I got one good eye already. Just run under him. There you go. Turns that off. Cancels it. And here we go. Don't let him land on me. That would have sucked. Luckily, he can just kind of throw a bomb in his nose. And speaking of his nose, I'm out of arrows. So if I'm lucky here we go. He snoots him out of his nose. It's so strange, but they had to find a way for you to get more arrows because they're so central to this boss fight. If you run out, you're kind of screwed. So they were like, how will we get the arrows to the player? Make him, put him out the nose. I don't know how they would. That sounded more French than Japanese. The player needs the arrows. All right, hit them in the eyes. Okay, thanks, buddy. He was like mid-attack, and he gave me another arrow. Oh no, the hands are back to life. Hit him one more time. Oh, look out, he's doing his thing. Alright. But I feel like outside of the crazy amount of actual like programming work and stuff, it would be really cool to be a developer and just be able to plan a game. I would love to do that sort of thing, but unfortunately, most developers, most of the work is just like programming and stuff, I'm sure. Yeah, so you have to at least start that way. You can't just kind of skip it to, you know, head of stuff. It's like a lot of artists want to just draw concept art for stuff and not have to like animate and do the grunt work, but it's like impossible without starting with doing the grunt work to get to that point. There we go. And blam, he is dead. So we have proven ourselves to the gods. The path to go. His voice is awesome. Oh, chosen one. Reminds me of something from Twin Peaks. What will now come to pass is tied to your fate, to the path that you have chosen. Go forward with caution. I'll die now. Is he gonna blow up or something? What's coming down? Crazy. Oh, he's just going back in the wall. Cool. I felt a little bad because this guy was just, you know, he was just testing us and doing a little trial to see if we were worthy. He wasn't actually trying to kill us or anything. Oh, and he even snotted out a heart piece. Thank you. I gotta be careful not to walk into the light because it's so close to it. I'm sure so many people have accidentally jumped into the way out without getting the heart piece. And a lot of people do that on purpose to do 3 heart runs, so. Alright, here we go. We have cleared the Tower of the Gods, so that's the first big chunk of the game there. And there's a bell. What are we gonna do with this bell here? Let me climb on up. And we just happen to have a grappling hook that is perfect for grabbing on there. There we go. Ding dong. We're gonna let everyone in the land know that we are the one who rings the bell. And we have succeeded in the trials. But what will this trigger? What have you wrought, Link? Ah. It's such a cool architecture to, like, I don't know. It's like a weird mix of different cultures. Like, it kind of reminds me of, like, Incan or you know, the kind of South American designs there, Mayan. But then it also, I don't know, it reminds me of Polynesian, too. You've done well, Link. It would seem the gods have acknowledged you to be a true hero. But this does not mean your trials have ended here. Once you take your first step into the world beyond the Ring of Light, you see shimmering in the waves before you. Your true trial will begin. Are you ready, Link? I can communicate everything with nods. So we are stepping into the light, and this part blew my mind when I first played this. He is sinking down. This is, yeah, I was big into Ocarina and Majora's Mask, so when we headed, look how he's so determined. When we went down under the water here, and Link was holding his breath, but he can breathe down here, it's magic. But when I first went down under the water and saw what was under the ocean, it just blew my mind. I was like, what the heck? This is crazy. You guys will see here in a sec as soon as we travel down. Look, it's the royal crest of the Hylian, the Hyrule family or whatever, the goddess, everything, the Triforce. It's all down here. What is this place? It's mystical, sepia-toned, magical land. Could it be Hyrule Castle? When I first did this, I was like, oh my gosh, is there an entire other game where we actually get to play on the overworld? Because I kind of missed like land with this game. So much water. But it's a little deceptive here. You're probably wondering where we are, aren't you? Unfortunately, there's not enough time for me to explain it to you now. Once you are able to strike down Ganon with the item you obtain in this castle, all will be made clear to you. Trust in my words, see what awaits you in the castle. Alright. What is this mysterious place? I think I already mentioned it, but we will find out next time. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to take our first steps into a larger world. Link knows Kung Fu. Alright, see you guys next time. Leave a like if you enjoyed this, and we will continue The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. Goodbye.